Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm busting some of the most common animal myths that just won't go away. These myths have been around for ages, and it's time we set the record straight. Hold on to your hats because this is going to be a wild ride. We're diving deep into the animal kingdom to uncover the truth. First up, let's talk about bats. These fascinating creatures often get a bad rap. You've probably heard that bats are blind, right? This myth has been perpetuated for years. Wrong. Bats can see just fine. In fact, their vision is quite remarkable. In fact, some bats have excellent night vision. They can see in low light conditions much better than humans. They just prefer using echolocation to navigate in the dark. This sophisticated system allows them to hunt and avoid obstacles with incredible precision. So next time you're in a cave, don't worry. The bats can definitely see you. They're not going to bump into you because they're blind. Now, let's move to our next myth. This one involves a popular household pet. Ever heard that goldfish have a 3-second memory? This myth has been around for a long time, but it's completely false. Scientists have shown that goldfish can remember things for months. They can recognize their owners and even remember feeding times. They can even be trained to do tricks. With a little patience, you can teach your goldfish to swim through hoops or push a ball. So, maybe give your goldfish some more credit. They're smarter than you think and can be quite interactive pets. Alright, here's a spooky one. This myth often comes up around Halloween. Do you think a mother bird will abandon its babies if a human touches them? Not true. This myth has caused unnecessary worry for many people. Most birds have a very poor sense of smell. They rely more on sight and sound to recognize their young. They won't even notice you were there. So, if you need to move a baby bird to safety, you can do so without fear of abandonment. But still, probably best to leave baby birds alone unless they're in danger. It's always good to be cautious and respectful of wildlife. How about the idea that dogs only see in black and white? No. This is another common misconception. Dogs do see color, just not as vividly as humans. Their color vision is similar to a person who is red-green colorblind. They mostly see shades of blue and yellow. So when you're picking out toys for your furry friend, consider choosing blue or yellow ones. So maybe your pooch can appreciate that new blue toy after all. They can see it better than a red one. Next up, let's debunk the myth that camels store water in their humps. This is a widely believed myth, but it's not true. Their humps are actually full of fat, which they use for energy. This fat can sustain them for long periods without food. Camels are just really good at conserving water, so they don't need to drink as often. They can go for weeks without water, thanks to their efficient bodies. They're like the ultimate desert survivalists. Their bodies are perfectly adapted to harsh desert conditions. Okay, let's talk about bulls and the color red. This myth is often depicted in movies and cartoons. It's a classic image, a matador waving a red cape, right? But the truth is quite different. Turns out bulls are colorblind to red. They cannot distinguish red from other colors. They actually react to the movement of the cape, not the color. It's the motion that catches their attention and provokes a reaction. So it's the motion that gets them all riled up. The red color is just a tradition, not a trigger. And finally, ever been told that touching a toad will give you warts? False. This is a myth that has scared many kids away from toads. Warts are caused by a human virus, not by toads. The virus is called the human papillomavirus, HPV. So feel free to pick up that toad. Just maybe wash your hands afterwards. It's always good practice to wash your hands after handling animals. There you have it, folks. We've debunked some of the most popular animal myths. Debunked. Remember, not everything you hear about animals is true. Remember, next time you hear a wild animal story, it might just be too wild to be true. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and keep learning. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fun and factual content. See you next time.